So we are up in the absolutely beautiful Cascade Mountains. I guess we have a Toyota Tacoma, blew a clutch out on a power line trail in the woods and is stuck at a pretty funky angle. So we're going to take this Jeep up there, get hooked onto it, see if we can get it towed out of there, back down to this highway where a tow truck can get hooked onto it and get it towed back down to get fixed. So let's get going. Hi, I'm Casey.
Casey, I'm Chris. Are you with the towing company?
Yes, I am the towing company. Yeah.
I'm just the mom. So I
Okay.
just followed the latitude and longitude and
Yeah.
came up here. So I haven't, I don't really know what's up. I'm just.
you're learning about it just like I am
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
That's at a pretty good angle there. Luckily we got lots of trees to work with. Okay, I am backing up to this little cutoff road right here to see if this one is a shorter trip back to the highway, and if this might be a good option for us to pull that truck down and get it out of here. It's in a bad spot. I'm definitely going to be doing a little creative rigging to get it out of there without rolling it. Oh, perfect. There is the highway. And now, is there a turnout? Oh, yes, we can use that turnout right there to stage it for a tow truck. Okay, this will work. Okay. So, this thing is in a very precarious spot. And it has no drive at all because the clutch is smoked in it. So you just spin that back end down there to stabilize it, but if I pull down on the back end, it's going to roll. So I'm running a winch line to this tree and back into the front end there to try to help stabilize it, while then pulling with the Jeep to hopefully scoot that back end over and put it where we want it. See the body move that way? That is what we want, because that means it's stabilizing it. So I think I'm gonna, it's not totally hooked up yet. I'm gonna pull it up and try to get a little more over here. It's sliding out. Thank you. Do you want to hop in it? And I'll have you fire it up, and all you're going to do is just hold your foot on the brake so that when it gets pulled out of this spot, it doesn't try to roll down the hill. It's stable. It's not going anywhere. This is deceivingly steep. So now I'm going to try to back up. My winch should pull up on the front end. Well, is it feeling better? Okay, that worked. So I'm going to unhook everything. Just stay there with your foot on the brake. I'm going to get everything unhooked, and we're going to back this thing down the hill. That's where 2 winches would have been very ideal. One to hold it in place and one to pull it, but sometimes ideal is not an option, so it worked. Okay, I am going to try to Austin Powers my way out of this that I got into, and then we'll see if we can get that back down. This is steep. Like, steep. Like, very steep. Now, let off the brake. And you're just going to slow and easy. Now, passenger. Straighten up. Right there. Okay. Passenger. Okay. Straight. Okay, a little bit passenger. Straight. A little bit passenger. Straight. All right, if you want to head, probably just stand down here by that sign. And then let me look actually where I want to put it. That's a closed gate, not an open campground, so we can block that. It's no big deal. Yeah, and if you just stand down there by the sign, and then I'll pull her through here. Perfect, stop there. Perfect. That's exactly what I was worried about. No cars, no cars, no cars. As soon as I start going out of that rope across the road, here comes a car. That's like every time you got to do something across the road. Like you could sit there and wait for an hour and nobody will come. And as soon as you take off, he'll come a whole line of traffic. So you guys are all set. I'm going to get going to the next job I got to go to. No problem. Yeah, no problem at all. You guys have a good one. All right, so we got that one done. And of course, as soon as we got down to where we needed to cross the road, we waited, no cars coming, shut everything off, listen, no noise coming down the canyon. As soon as we get out across the road, here comes a car. So I just floored it. Best thing I could do is get us across the road before that car got there. And thank God I was using the yankum rope and not just a normal strap, because it took that shock load and softened it for both vehicles. And it might have been enough of shock load to break a strap. And if that would have happened, it'd have been enough of a pull to get her out on the road, but not off the road, and the car's coming, and it'd have been all bad. So really glad I used the yankum rope on that one, even though it wasn't like a kinetic recovery job. And if you want to get your own yankum gear, there's always a yankum ropes link in the description of my videos, and every one of them. I am an affiliate partner with yankum ropes, so when you purchase any yankum gear through that link, or just by telling them you heard about it from me, not only are you getting the highest quality gear in the industry, you're also helping support this channel, and we thank you for that. But we're all done with that one. It went really good for what it was. That was actually this Jeep's first recovery job, and it did awesome. So now they are waiting in that turnout for AAA to come pick them up. They do have AAA that'll tow them to town, but of course AAA won't go out a power line trail to get you. So I got that part done, got them to the paved turnout that AAA will come get them from. They get the truck towed to town, get it fixed, all good. And now for those of you who are going to go down in the comments and like, oh, why don't you start it up in gear and speed shift it, and you can drive it back to town, and I drove my car for blah, blah, blah miles with no clutch. Stop. No, you didn't. You don't know what you're talking about, and all you're doing by typing that is proving that you don't know what you're talking about. This happened on the last failed clutch video I posted. Everybody said how we were all idiots because you could start it up in gear and speed shift it. Not when the clutch is out. The clutch is a mechanical linkage between the engine and the transmission. So when that goes out, there's no link between the two. You're not driving your car. What you guys are talking about is if a clutch control mechanism failed and the clutch is stuck engaged. In that case, the clutch is still completely fine and doing its job of linking the engine and transmission, just the clutch pedal, cable, clutch hoses, fluid, something like that went out that caused you to not be able to engage and disengage the clutch. When a clutch goes out, you cannot drive your car, and if you think you can, you're wrong and you don't know what you're talking about. If you disagree with me, comments below, fight me. So while the internet experts get all wound up and hot-headed over that, I'm gonna hop back in the Jeep in the nice cool AC and head on home. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.